Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a monthly reading for the sign of Aquarius for January 2024. So if you're an Aquarius sun, moon, rising, or any other Aquarius placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not all messages will resonate with everyone in a general reading. Do not try to force something to fit if it's not matching your energy. This is a timeless reading as well, so if you're seeing this at a later date, then that's either an indicator that the messages are more relevant for you now at this time, or that it's just an opportunity for you to reflect on the energy that you were in January. Okay. Let me get one more, please. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I like this. Yeah. Got the Four of Torches at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you're dealing with some shadow energies over the course of this month. That's the general theme. That's the general topic. There's some sort of element of restriction in your life at this time. This feels like something that's been like plaguing you for a while. There's so many things coming through. You could be dealing with all of this or part of it. Take what resonates. But there's this strong element of addiction here that's weighing on someone. This could take a lot of forms. This could be addiction to substances, certain behaviors, thinking like of a sexual nature or something. This could also be addiction to toxic relationship dynamics, to certain thoughts, belief patterns that are not serving you and what you want to create. It's a strong element of feeling bound and at the mercy of a certain way of life. There may be elements of materialism present, stuck in a superficial mode, keeping things surface level rather than looking more deeply, caring more deeply. And yeah, it's like regardless of what the external circumstances are for you, if you are feeling trapped in a toxic relationship, if you're feeling trapped in a toxic work or family environment or friendship circle, or if it's just your personal experience of your everyday life that you're experiencing alone, sort of in isolation, regardless of how things look on the outside, this is an issue that's needing to be addressed for you internally. And you're recognizing at the beginning of the month that you need to make a change. You need to choose a different path for yourself. You need to create a new way of life, create new patterns, create new habits, and take some risks, take some chances. It's like it's stepping into unknown territory for you, because whatever like cycles you've been in that have been holding you back, you've been repeating that for a while. This could have been like stemming from elements of like past lives or childhood experiences that you've been like perpetuating that energy. But you've really gotten tired of this way of life and it's weighing you down. And you're ready for a fresh start. It's like you're committing to your freedom, to finding your innocence again. It's a heavy energy of wanting different, wanting new. But there is a struggle here in coming to terms with how to go about creating that for yourself, with believing in your own power to do so, believing that you have all of the resources that you need to do so. And I assure you that they do, because they're inside you. Looking outside you for support is not going to offer the freedom that you desire from this oppression. It comes from within. Your spirit holds the keys, the resources, the magic of creation. This is something that you're going to be learning, but it's a difficult lesson to learn that you hold all of the power, that you're not powerless against whatever it is that you're facing. You're going to be losing something. You're going to go through a period of isolation if you're not already in it. And you're going to be losing something. It feels like too like losing something more than just this attachment. But you will be losing this attachment that you have, that you've been chained to. But it feels like a bigger loss that's going to be like a catalyst for showing you where your power lies, that it's within you, and that you've had it the whole time. You were just like in this state of victimhood. This is like a loss of your victimhood. Yeah. A loss of your willingness to play the victim in your own life. By the end of this period of time, you're going to find yourself like at the charge of the reins, like recognizing the control you have, being in control, creating new order, new structure for yourself, using the authority that is your birthright. You're establishing a new foundation, boundaries with yourself or with others, whatever may apply for your situation. You're making a commitment to your freedom, to your happiness, to experiencing joy. You're coming home to yourself, and you're going to have a lot to celebrate by the end of this month. This journey may not be over, may not be completed by the end of this month, but you're going to be making significant changes. You'll see something, some sort of milestone worth celebrating at the end of this period. Okay, let's clarify this energy and get a little more detail. We'll start with the devil. Yeah, you're completely over being in this energy, tired of feeling tired of feeling sullied is the word coming through. Tired of feeling trapped, controlled by other things, whether this is like people, substances, environments, your negative thoughts. You're tired of being at their mercy. That's why you're having this period of solitude. Like, you can only do this inner work alone. You can only heal yourself alone. Like you're the only one that can heal this for you, because it's within you. And you're going inside and shedding the light on your shadows. There's a desire to live up to your potential in a way that you haven't been. Reconnecting with your innocence, reconnecting with a sense of purity. It's like a desire to take yourself back to a time before you felt plagued by whatever's weighing on you. But in reality, you're taking yourself to a new space, because where you were before you felt plagued by this was an energetic place that led you to reliance on whatever negative attachments you have. You're moving towards a new place where you can be free of those. Free of the energy that created these circumstances, these relationship patterns, these coping mechanisms, whatever the case may be. You're committed to creating movement in your life, and quickly. It's like you feel like you've spent a lot of time in this energy and you're done waiting around, done lingering in it. You want to change, and you want to change fast, and you're committed to that. You want to create good in your life. You want to take yourself to a place that's different. This is about your growth, creating a feeling of abundance for yourself rather than like lack and dependence on things. Giving yourself grace and love, nurturing yourself back into a space of good health. Yeah, and the Six of Cups is under there. That sort of confirms, there's this element of like, this is something you've been carrying with you since childhood, or from a previous life that you brought into this one. And a lot of times when we're carrying something from a previous life, we have experiences in childhood that sort of imprint that energy from the previous life onto our new body. So often those are one and the same. that you have this anchor point of something that happened, a pattern you picked up in childhood, that like it gives it a like a touch point, a reference point from this life, from this memory, because we don't always remember or go through our lives with making connections to the lives we lived previously. So like the childhood that we experience recreates the energy that we're carrying from the past, so that we can still connect to that energy and have it within us to heal and move on from in the present life. Let's look at the Fool. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like I was saying before, there's some sort of loss that is necessary for you to experience as a catalyst to moving forward on this journey. This is wow. Yeah, I mean, this is really clear and straightforward. This is out of 5 cards, this is 4 energies of having a new beginning, and 3 energies signaling an end definitively. There is some sort of end, like a loss of something in your external life, whether that is a job, whether that is a partnership, your home for some people. The death of a family member, a friend. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's not something insignificant. It's not just like you lost your favorite t-shirt somewhere. It's this is like experiencing a major life loss that creates some sort of hardship or struggle for you to overcome. And that's what triggers this internal transformation, triggers you to go within and gain a new perspective, to create change, and like have a lot of resolve behind that, to make this strong commitment to ending a cycle that you've been carrying that's not serving you, and having a brand new beginning, like a restart to your life. It feels unfamiliar, it feels unknown, it feels like time traveling, moving to a different location in time and space. The temptation of the past has like always pulled you back, pulled you away from making this move, from starting this new journey. But it's not this time. Things are different because you've lost something that was important to you. And it's letting you know that it's time for things to change, that something is changing. Even if you were like less ready for it, it's changing and it's getting you ready. And it's taking you to a much more desirable place than wherever you've been, whatever you've been dealing with. Let's look at the Magus. Yeah. You don't recognize your own strength, your own capability, your own capacity. You find it hard to connect with your courage. to feel supported by yourself, because this shadow energy has been following you around, blocking your intuition. You've been hiding in your own darkness, drowning in your own darkness, and feeling helpless. Finding it hard to like know which way is up, to create order, to set boundaries, You haven't been recognizing how resilient you are. And whatever this loss is, it's going to show you how resilient you are. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, with this here, for some of you, it's a commitment that you're losing. Whether this is like a commitment, like a contract that you have with your job, or like a contract that you have with a person in a relationship, and heavy on that energy with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck right now. That feels like the most predominant thing here, but that's not the only thing. That there's a lot going on in there. It's like you're losing a partnership, and that could be for many reasons. And it's because of the shadow energy, whatever's connected to that for you. You could be losing a relationship due to some sort of infidelity, some sort of substance dependence, even just like existing in this like dark cloud that's been lingering over you, and like just your partner getting fed up with like lack of change, lack of like happiness with you. But it wasn't meant for you to keep. It was never meant for you to keep. It was always meant for it to be the loss that made this change to clear this karma for you. You may have felt like this was supposed to be forever, but it wasn't. It was supposed to show you your shadows and the things you need to let go of to move on to something more meant for you, to create something new. There's this other confirmation here that it's like you're going to be beginning a new life, a new connection, like awakening to something greater. There's so much learning and healing and growth happening for you, and you're stepping into your power to create this new life. This loss is showing you just how out of control you were, how much you were, or how little you were participating in your own life. There may have been a lot of blame for others for the circumstances that you were in, and not taking as much accountability for your own actions, your own role to play in the experience you were having. And this is a lesson you're learning, to take responsibility, to take your power back. And there's this recognition that you have to go through these like dark and stormy times to see the sun come out and have a new experience. This is like it's like a judgment day within your life. And it's like if this is the ending of like the first phase of your life, we can call it your first life. If your life were to end right now in this moment and you went for your life review, you would not be pleased with what you found. You would hold a lot of regret, a lot of sadness for how you had been participating. But with the loss of this situation, likely a partnership. Of course, this could be a business partnership too, but it feels more love-based, more like closer to your heart. This was meant to be this awakening experience for you and give you this opportunity to wield your power to make these changes so that in this second phase, your second life, it's going to look totally different than what you've been through, what you've been doing. That's why I feel called to call it a second life. It's like you're living two lives within this one. And when you move on this path, make this commitment to turning down this path, like letting that old life fall away, accepting the loss that you're receiving, and allowing yourself to take charge and move forward. And it's like building a castle out of the destruction. By the end of your actual life, you'll be feeling much better when you look back on it. You will be proud of the change you made. You will see the importance. I mean, you'll see the importance of this loss once you're on this path and moving in this direction. It's like you may be sort of like feeling sorry for yourself if you've already experienced this loss. You may be like in that victim mindset until you go into this period of inner reflection and do that work to reconnect with your power and shift your perspective and accept this task of creating something new. And when you move through that, you'll see that everything you lost was worth it and was an important step to getting to where you're going. All right, let's look at the Emperor. Six of Swords. Yeah. By the end of the month, like, you will have found some sense of closure, found some sense of moving on, of like clearly stepping onto this new path. Like, an internal transition will have been made. And that's not to say that all the work will be done, but it's like, it's an energy of being well on your way to creating something different. You like in that energy of taking action, using your power, learning new skills, learning new ways to think, to live, to be. You're building a relationship with yourself. It's like you may want another partnership in the future, but first you have to get your own house in order. You have to learn how to be your own partner in an internal sense, to balance your energies, to find that peace inside you so that you can create a peaceful relationship, a harmonious relationship with someone else. This is all about commitment to your growth, to your personal prosperity. Nurturing yourself. You've been in a mode of like coping with life in a destructive manner, self-sabotaging, unhealthy coping mechanisms, unhealthy beliefs about yourself. And you're going to be stepping into this energy of finding new ways to act, new ways to cope that are healthier for you. How to be supportive of yourself rather than like tearing yourself down. Like doing things that are disrespectful to you to numb the pain. You're moving into this energy of transmuting, transforming the pain that you carried into this life into something beautiful for yourself. Okay, let's see if there's anything they would like to add with the oracle. Any other confirmations? Slowness, protection with the turtle, loyalty, determination. Yeah. So there's this energy of the possibility for this change like happening quick. It may not happen like over the course of this month. Like this feels like something like you're still healing on for a while. Maybe like this first quarter is like a deep dive into healing for you this year. This is a reminder to like that nurturing energy, to protect yourself, to support yourself, to move as slowly and carefully as you need to, as feels right for you, to uphold this commitment, to be loyal to yourself, to your need for change, to your need for healing, and to find a sense of healthy action and healthy living and being determined to do so. Nourishment, transformation. Yeah, I mean that's what this all about is all about, that nurturing energy and taking back control of your life to create change. Like this is mostly just like reiteration, extra confirmation that like this is what this is for you. You need a change and you have to take control to do it, to create this transformation, to take care of yourself and to not fall back into those old ways, those old cycles, to not take no for an answer when it comes to creating a better situation for yourself. Hmm. There was something else. What was it? Oh, it feels like you've been living on the sidelines of your life. Like, that's what I saw. I saw someone like sitting on the outskirts of their own life, numbing themselves and like watching their life take place before them without being an active participant. Like they're like seeing their life moving around them. It's almost like this impression of like an out of body experience. And that's one thing. It's like your energy, you've been out of center. You've been unanchored in yourself. Your spirit has been living, like existing outside your body. Your 3D physical self has not been connected to your higher dimensional spirit. It's like in the frequency work that I've done, it's like we've done like some exercises of like centering yourself, like spatial I forget what it's called. It's been a while. Spatial like orientation basically. And that like reconnects like your spirit, like aligns it with your physical body. It's like I'm seeing this image of like someone's like body moving around while their spirit is like sitting on the sidelines, watching everything unfold and like wanting to reconnect with the body, but like the actions of the body, like this, the mind being on autopilot in these cycles has been like a very painful disconnection. And this is an experience of you realigning your physical self with your non-physical self. That's how you step back into your power, by like anchoring your soul into your body and taking action from that central place, like from your central channel of energy that like runs along your spine at the core of your being, rather than like allowing your spirit to like step outside of yourself or your body to move away from your spirit. They need to work in harmony, to move in conjunction with one another, to be living authentically and in a healthy way. And you're beginning the journey of like making that connection. And like I said, it could happen more quickly than you might expect, because you spent so long like being separate from yourself in a way. But there's no reason to force it or rush it. Everything will come back together in the time that it needs to. It just may surprise you how quickly things can come back together once you make that commitment, you set that intention that that's what you want for yourself. Okay. So if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you today. This is very beautiful, and I'm very excited for you to be moving into your new life and clearing this energy from your field, reconnecting with yourself. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find out how to do that below in the description box. I look forward to seeing you next time, Aquarius. Bye.